Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I have a pretty exciting video and a little bit of an unboxing for you from this brand called Skylar Beauty. Now, to back up and explain to you what all this is about, I read a blog sort of occasionally, not sort of occasionally, sort of a lot. It's called The Every Girl, and it's just this big lifestyle blog. They have short little articles about finance and beauty and health and fitness and just like your career. Well, every single year at Christmas time, they come out with a gift guide. And they had this perfume brand featured on their gift guide, and they're a natural perfume brand. Recently-ish, I did a video about natural deodorants, explaining to you my switch from natural deodorants and some of the switching symptoms that are involved, and it was really well received. I actually had a lot of conversation in the comments, which was really fun. A lot of people sharing their experiences, telling me about new brands that I need to try in the natural deodorant realm, and I'm working on it. I wanted to bring you another natural beauty alternative, which just so happens to be this perfume. And I haven't opened this yet, so we're gonna open this together, but I wanted to give you some insight into this brand before we dove in. So to give you a little insight into the brand, it was founded by a woman named Kat Chin, and she previously worked for The Honest Company, which is, if you don't know, a Jessica Alba company that focuses on like healthy household items. There's been some scrutiny in the media about it that I don't know much about, so I can't get into, but Honest Company is supposed to be, you know, the natural products that you use at home, cleaners, beauty, baby things. So Kat Chin used to work at The Honest Company, and then she set out to find an alternative for perfumes in the natural beauty realm, because after working at The Honest Company, she was very aware of a lot of the harmful chemicals that we put into our bodies every day. And if you think about it, perfume is something that you're spraying directly on your skin, and people fail to think of skin as the largest organ in your body, but it really is. So you want to think about the lotions that you're putting all over your body and the perfumes that you're using, because that's soaking directly into your skin. You know, she was looking high and low for perfumes that satisfied her ingredient list that she felt comfortable putting on her body. And it just wasn't out there. So she talked to her friends and talked to a lot of women and got their opinions on natural perfumes and what they were looking for in a healthy alternative to perfume. And that's sort of how this brand was born. And so the base of this is actually sugarcane alcohol. That's the primary ingredient in these perfumes. And then they source a lot of their scents like jasmine, and I don't remember a lot of the other scents, but they source a lot of that from around the world. However, it's made all in Los Angeles, like that's where it's manufactured. The full-size bottles of these perfumes sell for $78, but what I decided to do, and because scents are so hard to judge just by reading the notes online, as you probably know, like, you can be like, yeah, I mean, I like the smell of bergamot in my Earl Grey tea, but do I like that on my body? It's just hard to know. Rather than reading the scents and trying to figure out which scent was best for me, I took the quiz that they have available online, and it sort of gauges your preferences. It gauges your, you know, what current perfumes do you use? I don't remember all the questions in the quiz, but there is a quiz available on the Skylar website. So you can go in and take that, and that can suggest a scent for you if you're not interested in this alternative. But I thought that it would be really fun, especially with you on camera, to go through the actual sample set. So this is typically sold for $20, but on Black Friday, I actually got this, I think 25% off with free shipping. So I paid $15 for it, and it's all 4 of their scents. Now, it's a really new brand. It's really small. They only have 4 scents. You get this little trial size of 4 of them. So we can open it together. I have not opened this yet. And it says, here's to the start of something beautiful. Another cool thing is that they actually use these artists, these watercolor artists that decorate the little canister that your perfume comes in. So it's very pretty. Now, of course, my little trial sizes are probably not going to come with any fancy wrapping, but it's called the Perfume Palette. And see, it's teeny tiny, but you get samples of all 4. Now, I'm going to put the notes and everything for you on the screen, because truly, perfume videos are really hard. Like, we don't have smell-o-vision yet, which would be awesome, but until they do, perfume videos are always going to be a little like, sure, okay. And the box looks like this. It's actually a really cool presentation. I just opened it up. So you have your 4 that sit here, and it says, for you, love, the sky's the limit, because it's Skylar. That's cute. You have the 4 scents are Aero, which is described as bold, Coral, which is fruity, Isle, which is fresh, and Meadow, which is floral. When I took the quiz, it told me that I was best paired with Isle, the fresh scent, which I totally agree. Let's give this a try. Actually, let me grab some papers, because I'm wearing Glossier U today, and it's It's actually a scent that's sort of unlike me. I'm surprised that I like it as much. Maybe my preferences are changing. I'll do my best to describe these to you, put the notes on the screen, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna use this really sophisticated method called sticky notes to test these out. So we'll rip this in half. So this is the one that I was paired with. It's Isle. It's described as fresh. Ah, it was pointed the wrong way. Ah, there we go. Okay, while that's drying a little bit, I'm gonna grab my computer. Sorry about the light that's about to shine on my face. Okay, so Isle's description states, you deserve a vacation every day. Inspired by the purity of water and the ease of a day spent near the ocean, Isle is clean, fresh, and renewing. With a subtle citrus and spiced sandalwood scent that's lasting yet understated, you'll be elevated with each wear. Featured ingredients in Isle are bergamot, cardamom, and sandalwood. Yeah, sandalwood. Sorry, my computer's over there, as you can see the light. And I will say, this smells like something. Like, I've smelled something very similar to this. Perfumes can totally change as you wear on the skin, like dependent upon your body chemistry. One perfume can smell great on somebody and awful on somebody else, just based on how it mixes with, you know, all the oils and everything else you have going on in your skin. This to me is like sort of a richer scent than something that I would say is fresh. I definitely smell the bergamot in this for sure. So anyway, yes, I definitely like that, but it's not at all what I was expecting. So let's move on to the next one that I think I'll really like, which is Coral. This is the one described as fruity. And these are a pretty decent size. I mean, you can obviously get probably, I don't know, 10 to 20 wears out of this, depending on how much you spray. I'm typically like one spray on my wrist and like one around this area somewhere. And so perfumes last me a really long time. Okay, yeah, I really like this. It's super fruity though. Maybe it's a little too fruity. I do like it, but I don't know if I want to smell like it. Maybe I'll hold this up so I'm not looking down. I noticed in my last away luggage gift sets video that I was looking down a lot because I was reading. So I'm gonna hold this up so you can still sort of see my face while I'm reading off my screen. But it says, Coral means feeling happy never goes out of style. With hints of grapefruit and a touch of apple blossom, Coral is bright and sun-kissed without being too sharp. This unique fruity scent is perfect for every occasion and will give you a little boost each morning when you put it on. The featured ingredients are blackcurrant, patchouli, and sandalwood. Let's smell this again. I actually do really like it, but it almost has a little bit of a matronly scent to it. And I don't know how to describe that. It's like at the end, it sort of smells a little bit more distinguished than like a super like fruity, floral, flirty perfume should smell, in my opinion. All right, the next one we're gonna try out is Meadow, and this one is described as floral. This one smells pretty good. So Meadow's description says, for dreamers and doers, Meadow is intriguing, feminine, and elegant. Infused with soft notes of tuberose, jasmine, and orange blossom, this light and flirty scent embodies everything we love about flowers without being overly fragrant. Worn alone or perfectly paired for scent layering, Meadow lets your natural beauty shine through. The featured ingredients are bay rose, B-A-I-E, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, patchouli, rose, and tuberose. So lots of rose going on here. And I will say, it's definitely floral. I think of the 3 scents that I've tried so far, this is probably the most mature scent, not in a bad way. Definitely the most mature scent, but I think that that's just true of scents that are like have been around for a really long time and maybe your grandmother's really into, like they do tend to be on the more floral side. I feel like these super fresh and light perfumes are something that are sort of newish. I don't know. That might be a really bad assessment of perfumes through the years, but. The last one is bold. Wait, no. The last one is Aero. It's a scent that's described as bold. That's pretty bold. I don't know if I'm bold enough to wear this. It's like essence of Listerine. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Aero. We're gonna see what they tell me I'm supposed to feel about it, and I'm gonna see if I agree. Warm, spicy, and seductive. Aero pairs well with confidence. True. You gotta be real bold to wear this. And a good smoky eye. Like you, Aero is memorable with notes of midnight jasmine, warm patchouli, and vanilla. At the office or on a date, this fragrance is your perfect accessory. The featured ingredients are neroli, patchouli, tonka bean, and vanilla. Now, I'm not sure what tonka bean is, but I'm not saying it might not be used in licorice, because this is no. I'm sorry. This smells like, to me, okay, I used to dance for a really long time, and with my point shoes, I would have to put like cedar chips, like bags of cedar chips into the point shoes to dry them out overnight so that they wouldn't go dead as quickly. And this smells like, this is transporting me back to stinky point shoe days where I had to stuff my cedar chips in there. Now, if you don't have a weird memory with cedar chips, you might really, really like this. But I definitely don't think this one is for me. Something else that's really cool about these gift sets is that I bought it for $15. It typically sells for $25, but I actually have a link in the description box that can get you 15% off your first order. But something cool about this starter kit, if maybe you want to try these scents out for yourself, since my descriptions were probably less than stellar, you can pick up this gift set and it actually comes with a $20 credit. So once you try them out and you figure out which scent you like the best, you can redeem your $20 credit and get $20 off the full-size bottle of your choice. Every bottle costs $78, and they have this very interesting thing on their website, very similar to the Away luggage site that's like, we cut out the middleman. We source directly from our manufacturers to you. We cut out a lot of the marketing expenses, and so we're selling you this really nice bottle of perfume with really great natural ingredients for $78 versus the competitors, you know, like I have a Versace perfume in there that was probably well over $78. So it's sort of comparing to them and saying we can compete with them by delivering straight to you with a great price. But anyway, so you can actually get their bottles of perfume for $58 if you use this little coupon. Now, again, you're sort of spending the $20 to get the set, so you're spending the same amount of money, but it's still nice that you're not spending $20 on the set and then an additional $78 once you figure out which one that you actually like. I am impressed. I think that everything smells really great. I'm interested to see the wear time on these perfumes. And again, I'll update the description box with everything that you want to know below. But I think too, in the spirit of the holidays, that this gift set really is an awesome idea. You know, perfumes are a very personal thing to give somebody. People have strong preferences when it comes to perfumes. So this could be a good way to be like, hey friend, I know you're into natural beauty. Why don't you try this out? It's only gonna cost you, you know, the $25 or so. And then if they really love it, they can get $20 off their purchase and get a $50 bottle of perfume, which is a pretty awesome price. So I think that this could be really good for your friends. If you exchange gifts with your friends, this could be really fun. If you like this video and want to learn more about natural beauty, let me know. Let me know if you've been wanting to try any other products, and maybe I can get my hands on some and try to do a little review for you. But for now, that's everything I have on Skylar. If you like this video, then please like it. And if you liked it a lot, then you should subscribe and stick around. And I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.